So as you know, this season during our annual fall ride, we're in the province of Quebec, exploring the scenic Gaspé Peninsula, with our ultimate destination, Percé Rock, programmed into the GPS. We started out on this adventure after picking up a couple of BMW K1600 GTs from a BMW dealer in Quebec City. After a couple of days of solid riding that found us crisscrossing through the mountainous midsection of the peninsula, we wound up in the small city of Saint-Anne-de-Mont on the south shore of the St. Lawrence River. Today, after 2 solid days of sun and fun, we're making the final push for Gaspé, under some less than perfect conditions. Well, Norm, here we are, day 3 at Saint-Anne-de-Mont, and you know, it's 4 degrees, so we're going to have a bit of a brisk morning. It's cloudy, but according to the Weather Channel, the rain has stopped, so I'm optimistic it's going to clear up today.
Oh, absolutely. The weatherman's always right, so we can count on that happening today.
Absolutely. But we chose this spot to do the stand-up this morning because we've got the classic church behind us here at Saint-Anne-de-Mont, and we've got the St. Lawrence right in front of us. So let's talk about how things went over the last 2 days and how we wound up to be here. So we started out yesterday in Rimouski.
Yeah, we kicked off with getting back on the 20 and then making that decision, as we've been talking a lot about decision points. So we took the 132 to come through the center of the Gaspé Peninsula as opposed to the North Shore. We made our way down 132, which was, you know, okay until Amqui, but then after Amqui we hooked up with the Matapedia River, and then it was just beautiful riding for the next 65K down into Matapedia, which brought us to the Baie de Chaleur, which we scooted along, and
the scenery there was, sorry to interrupt you, but the scenery along there was just gorgeous.
Yeah,
just
every time there was actually a different scene, every time we came around different corners, so different landscape as we moved our way towards New Richmond.
Yep.
And New Richmond, we decided to take this park, the park road, which we've heard so much about, and
the 299
was absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a roller coaster ride for the last 2 hours of our day yesterday through the park. It was fabulous. So great riding, great scenery. Today might be tough to get a little bit of scenery this morning, but we're off to Gaspé. And what's the route for this morning?
Well, now we're going to take the North Shore route. So we're back on, like I said, Saint-Anne-de-Mont. So we will head down 132. It's a short distance, and originally, you know, thinking if the weather would have been beautiful and sunny and nice, we would have stopped a lot and explored. So this is a little bit of an exploratory day, but obviously with the weather, it's going to make it a little difficult. But well, you know, we'll make the best of it and shoot our way to Gaspé. But I'm sure we're riding the coast. The coast is not where you want to be on a crappy day, but we're going to do it anyways, and we'll see what it brings, what it delivers to us.
Perfect. And so one last tip, if you're staying at Saint-Anne-du-Mont, just keep this in mind. It's not a big place. No comfort inns, no travel lodges, just a couple of small motels, so make sure you book in advance, and not a lot of restaurant choices. I was very surprised. There's no real sort of pure village here. It's kind of spread out.
Yeah, it's just a pass-through zone, I think, for the traffic. Although we did, you know, the hotel we found luckily had a good restaurant.
Yeah. Well, let's pack it all up and maybe put the rain suit on? Nah. We're good to go.